Lavonte, the world-class gentleman Earley. I'm here today to do a Q&A with Kara Dillon and Houston. I got you, Houston.
All right.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so first question is, what age did you start boxing at?
So I started boxing at 16. So it's been about 9.5 years now.
Hey.
All right, what made you want to become a boxer?
Actually, I didn't want to become a boxer. I actually started off in boxing because my dad wanted to get me off of the streets, and I was getting involved with the wrong people, hanging out with the wrong crowd, really getting in trouble and stuff like that. You know, I ended up going to jail and stuff like that. But actually, so when I found out that I was going to end up eventually going to jail, is right when I started boxing. So then I had been boxing for a couple of months, and then I was sentenced. So once I went to jail, I came back out to my boxing family, and so it was a great way for me to kind of stay out of that environment and just get around just more productive people and stuff like that. So that's what made me really take to it.
Yeah. Who's your favorite boxer of all time?
Favorite boxer of all time? I don't have a favorite boxer of all time. I got a top 5. My top 5 of all time.
That means it's video now.
Yeah.
My number 1. I don't have a number 1. Let's say this.
If it goes
I'll just name them as I think of them. I'll name them as I think of them. So first one, I would say Vasily Lomachenko is who I'm watching the most right now. Another one is I love Canelo. Floyd Mayweather, because he's a genius in the ring. Despite all the stuff he does outside of the ring, he's a genius in that ring, man, and he's one of the greatest to ever do it. And if I were to take it back, Sugar Ray Leonard, great fighter. Pernell Whitaker, rest in peace, is definitely in my top 5. I mean, I can go on and on. I'm a student of the game, so all of those people, they contributed to my career, even though they never even met me before, except for Floyd. But even though they never even met, yeah. When we went to Vegas, we went to his gym. But even though they never even met with me before, they contributed to my career in a huge way, man. But those are my favorites.
What's it like to be the champion? Well, 2. I'm not just one. I can't put on just one now.
Well, this belt that I won tonight is a nationally accredited belt, which is going to get me in the door for the WBOs, the WBCs, the big belts. So this was, to be honest with you, it felt like the beginning. You know, a lot of times the belt can feel like the end because that's what people strive for. Like, oh, I want to get a belt, I want to win a belt, this and that. But it felt like the beginning. It felt like the door was finally open. Like all this time, all these years I've been talking about this and trying to make this happen, the door is finally open. It was finally got me in a place to where, you know, I'm doing exactly what I envisioned, man, and I'm on track. And so that's what that felt like. It just felt like that confirmation to keep going and to keep pushing, man. I feel like this was fight number 1 for me.
So is it safe to say that this one's probably your most memorable fight? Then?
Oh man, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Still good.
How many days a week do you train?
6 days a week. 6 days a week. 7 if you count. Well, I would say 7 days a week because I take Sunday and I rest, but I still stretch and do some things like that. But yeah, as far as hard training, 5 days a week. And then 2 of those days out of the week, I'll only do it 1 a day. So, and then the Sunday is stretching. So, but usually I'm doing 2 a days, like the cardio, agility work, all that stuff. What's up, brother? And then you know, the boxing training. So it depends on the day, but I'm at about 6 days a week right now.
You think you can do that?
Nope. I'm too old for that now.
Anyone of y'all got any questions? Sure?
Y'all drove all the way from the north and not have any questions? Y'all better ask me some questions while y'all got me.
Hey, I had a lot of them, like...
something ain't even relative, but what's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, like as far as
favorite
music
and
Wow, that's really good. J. Cole is my absolute favorite.
I love J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole's my absolute favorite artist, but I don't have a favorite genre. I've been listening to a little bit of everything. I've been really into Afro beats lately, like the yeah, I've been really into that. I've been for a while I was like a dubstep head. I was loving that stuff. You don't like dubstep?
No.
Yeah, I was loving the dubstep for a minute. Man, I've listened to a little bit of everything. Disturbed was my favorite band for a while. Yeah, that was my favorite band for a while. So my musical taste is like everywhere, man. I love some of the old rock and roll. I love the old hip hop. So I'm all over the map with that. But my favorite artist is J. Cole. That's the one person I'd probably be a little starstruck with. I done met a lot of celebrities, but if I met J. Cole, that's like one of those moments. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, since we're gonna ask that, what's your favorite NBA team?
I don't know. Charlotte Hornets, because I'm from Charlotte, but I don't really. I don't follow any other sports.
They did.
I don't follow any other sports, man. My life is completely immersed in boxing. All I do is watch boxing. Anything I got the Zone. I got ESPN Plus just to watch boxing. I had HBO when it was still out. My whole life is immersed in boxing, man. That's the only thing I really follow. Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing that, you're gonna get beat.
That's it.
True. And I'm not losing. You know what I'm saying?
What's your most memorable match?
This one tonight.
This one definitely.
Definitely this one tonight. Like, man, I mean, from the literal blood, the literal sweat, the literal tears that went into this, man, I mean, I don't even have words for it. Like, it's gonna take me at least a week to digest it. So, like, you ever been in a really scary situation where it felt like you were watching yourself like go through like a car accident or something like that? You know that moment where it feels like you're not actually in that moment. It's like you're watching the person in it. That's how it felt all night tonight. And so until that really wears off, I'm not gonna really know how, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. You're kind of looking at it from the outside.
Yeah, that's how it feels. It feels surreal. It feels like it's not happening. Like, I'm gonna have to wake up in the morning and be like, all right, yeah, it's still sore. All right, cool. You know what I mean? So that really happened last night. So because I've been running through this so many times in my mind, so many mental reps of just fighting the same dude over and over and over and over and over in my head. You know what I mean? And so now that it actually happened, it's like, whoa, okay. Like, this is the absolute calmest I've ever been for a fight. It's because I realized that I did my research. I studied this, man. I knew what kind of cologne to do with it. Like, I was literally like that immersed in studying this guy and figuring out what we got going on, you know what I mean, and how to beat him. So.
Now, how long did you train just for this fight?
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
I trained 8 weeks for this. So my last fight was exactly 2 months ago, and so July 20th. And so it was exactly 2 months ago, and I took 3 days off. So I had an 8-week camp. I took 3 days off. I got right back in the camp.
Out of that whole time?
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was training that whole 8 weeks.
Yeah, dedication, man.
I took maybe a day or two break in between there where I just was like, man, my body can't take anymore, so let me take a day. But other than that, man, I went 8 weeks, 3 days, 8 weeks. You know what I mean? So in actuality, mentally, I've been training for this for 16 weeks almost.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? This was really a big moment for me, man.
Oh, yeah. It was a great fight, man.
Do you know when your next fight is?
November. I don't have an exact date, but definitely I will let you know.
All right.
I definitely. You guys fans now?
Oh yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
Y'all didn't even see me fight though before in person.
Hey, no, I see some videos on YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I hit you up on Facebook. It said something about what they were to receive or send a message or something like that. So
Yeah, see, my Facebook isn't run by me. My Facebook isn't run by me, but my Instagram is. So like, whenever you Instagram message me, I get you. That's why sometimes when you text, I got 330 missed text messages right now. Literally, I'll show you on my phone. It's in there. But I got 330 text messages. So sometimes when you text me, I don't see it, but then you hit me on Instagram, it'll pop up, and I'll just hit you right back. You know what I mean? But it's important to me. Like, even when I get to that point, man, it's important to me to stay connected to people, because at the end of the day, like, I have to be able to, whether I got a world title or whether I don't, I have to be able to lead a life that I could sustain. So me all trying to act like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna talk to this person, or I'm gonna stay away from this or this and that, it's not sustainable. You know what I mean? I want to be able to have friends. I want to be able to have guys like you that come out and support me just off of who I am. You know what I mean? Like, it means a lot to me that you guys came. Like genuinely, it's not like I know it was hundreds of people there for me tonight, but it meant a lot to me that you guys came. You know what I mean?
Well, he talks about you every day, man. That's for sure, brother.
You mean a lot of us, you know, to take your time out of the day to talk to us. It's amazing.
Yeah, no,
A lot of
definitely,
people do
man.
that.
Yeah, it's a lot of respect for you, man.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you guys for even having me. You know what I mean? For thinking that I deserve this. I appreciate it.
Hey, you're a good guy, man.
This Q&A with us.
Yeah,
Pretty big.
for real, man. This is Lavonte, the world-class gentleman Earley. I just won that NBA, National Boxing Association title tonight. It was a big win for me. 10-0, baby. We in double digits. I appreciate Dylan. I appreciate Houston. I appreciate Kara for coming out here and supporting me and helping me to get this win. Because without you guys, it wouldn't be this win. I like to thank my team right here. I love these guys to death. Right, Adam, you're not here right now, but I love you too. Robert, all of y'all, my mom, Trevon, everybody, man. I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you for the support. I just hope that you guys continue to come out and show love, because I'm always show love back, man. Thank you.
Keep it to myself, stay quiet as kept. I just wish you knew I loved you and don't want nobody else.
Be yours. I always thought we could be more. This all the thoughts I'ma leave ya.
We are here with Lavonte Earley to do a Q&A.
Alright, do that again.
First of all,
Do that again. Alright, say we are here with Lavonte, the world-class gentleman Early, to do a Q&A. With some life. You gotta sound better. With some life this time.
we're here with Lavonte Earley, world-class gentleman.
Try to get.
Up again.
We're good.
All right, come on. You got
See,
this
this is the
one. You got
problem.
this
You
one.
always want me to open these up.
Yeah, you just gotta, if it feels like it's too much, that means it's perfect. Alright.
I'm feeling it.
All right, go ahead, Dylan. You have some questions.
Why you keep putting it off on everybody, man?
He always does.
I thought you
Dylan, Kara, right?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Houston.
Houston. Alright, I'll do the intro. Let's do the intro. This is Lavonte, the world-class gentleman Early. I'm here with Kara, Dylan, and what's your name again?
Houston.
Alright, let's do that one more time.